Hello all! Thanks for checking out this video on Marvel Avengers Alliance. Continuing with the background soundtrack of Axiom Verge, we are going to use the Sin Simulator to take a little team up for a spin, and is going to be Team Mighty Hulk. So it is the Agent, it is the new Age of Ultron Avengers Thor, and the new AoU Hulk. So what we have going here is we have the Hulk providing us with no interruptions. We have Thor providing us with the Mystic Shroud. Let me show you what I'm using on my Agent. I am using the Scroll of Aknazak. This will seal in my Mystic Shroud so that it cannot be scrolled or black as voided off. I am running the Neuro Purge because of it doing pressure points and shutting down counterattacks. Very useful in PvP. In this setup, I am basically favoring the Hulk and throwing a nod to Thor. The nod is the Scroll of Aknazak. The Hardlock Energy Rifle is energy and tech. The energy will go along with Thor a little bit. And it also does pressure points, it does magnetize to metal targets, and it downgrades tech. And the Legion Pulse Rifle so that I am on the team and gain the abilities of Thor, the passives of Thor and Hulk. I do not have Shocking available to me because I'm not running another Legion set. So this is towards Thor, and these two over here are towards Hulk, and this one just makes me feel like I'm part of the group. So we'll use it on the simulator here. I am running Thor's personal E ISO and his A ISO. The A ISO is slotted in his level 2. He also has one for his quick action that makes him worthy, that he immediately gains 2 stacks of Might of Mjolnir. You could go one of 2 different ways. You can farm for that and use it, or a decent stand-in is the Manifesting, which will apply crits to your entire team along with Strengthened. So what we're going to do is we have to be careful with Thor's turn orders. So the first thing that I'm going to do over here is hit the entire team before that Vanguard gets pissed off, but I'm sure the power armor is going to tank it. So there's the Ultron passive kicking in over there from Thor, and if we look at Hulk, Hulk has the Mighty Shroud. He cannot be debuffed, so I'm going to punch the power armor. And you know what, for now I'm just going to go ahead and rest, because we want to extend this a little bit. So there is no debuffs happening, and there's the extra turn. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with the Seal of Aknazak, the first seal, which will remove their buffs, and it will seal in my buffs so that they cannot be removed. I will then go ahead and end my turn on the Neuro Purge, which will provide pressure points to the enemy team for Hulk. We get suppressed. There's a lot of follow-ups going on over there, but as you can see, Thor is hurt, but he's not debuffed. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and smack the power armor with the Hardlock. I find it to be a weak gun, but ironically enough, it suits the purpose over here for Hulk. So now he gains a Hulk up over there. We are not going to do Summon Thunder until the Mystic Shroud falls off. So we will go ahead and do Inspire Bravery, which will cause static charge on the enemy. Well, it would if I was running Mighty Thor. That's right. If you notice over here, it's just Inspire Bravery and the Might of Mjolnir. This now has the electricity attack because of the E ISO and the A ISO over there. So now we have some static charge going out. Actually, no, I take that back. His E ISO does provide him with the fact that he has Thunder God. Inspire Bravery does cause static charge. That's where my guns are going to come into play, but we'll take a look at that. so let's go ahead and get breakthrough. And we will only have 3 or 2, but we have a lot of pressure points going out, so we'll utilize that, and we just destroy that thing over there. Stun baton doesn't work because I'm immune. Nice pre-fire on the Legion Pulse Rifle, which causes chain lightning thanks to Thor. So now you're seeing how the team is working with each other over here. Alright, so now what has happened is the Mystic Shroud has fallen off. We will go ahead and use the second seal. We will gain Ethereal Strike. And watch what I'm going to do with this single target gun. I'm going to pop Sin. And we should see some chain lightning going off. Or maybe not. I thought it would. Because of being energy. I guess it has to be electric. Ooh, so Thor is really getting beat up over there. But hey, let's go ahead and just apply more pressure points to Sin. God, now that's starting to hit. Finally, that gun's doing some damage. We will go ahead, and because the Shroud is off, we will reapply it by using his AoE. And it takes everybody out. So let's get Arnhem going. Well, actually, Arnhem is a blaster. I'm going to avoid Arnhem for now. And as you can see, the bonuses are pretty good. Assemble, Sovereign, Keep It Secret, and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So this is now a pretty good PvE team up. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead. Well, let's go with Ironclad. We know this guy's going to be a little bit tougher to beat on. But let's see, is he immune to bleeding, burning, and chill? But he's not immune to electrical. Okay, perfect. So unfortunately, my Thor is only 13. I couldn't train him to 14 because of the missions that I was farming in the Spec Ops. But I think I will definitely raise him to 14 now to open up all those ISO slots. Alright, so his Hulk ups are at 3. I'm going to go ahead and do staggered and pressure points. And I'm going to hold the other 2 Hulk ups for later on. So we're going to do the first Seal of Aknazak, kind of pretending this is PvP. And we will go ahead and do the Neuro Purge to slap some more pressure points on him. We'll go ahead and get strengthened from Thor. And now Static Charge is out on Ironclad. Pretty solid hit off the level 2 there. And there's Chain Light. That Static Charge is pretty peppy when it fires off. Unfortunately, he's going for Thor. And not Hulk, giving him additional Hulk ups. So we'll hit this one to get breakthrough and wind up. And let's see the estimated damage of the giant size Hulk smash. It's pretty solid, so let's do it. Damn! So obviously we cannot go with Hulk's little prediction over there. I think it's safe to say that the numbers will always wind up being higher than initially predicted. Let's see if we can find somebody else. Curse is usually a douche. So let's fight Curse and see how this battle works out. I would think that the team could work out on defense if Thor is not pulling the trigger on that AoE in the first turn. If he waits a turn, it's going to be good to go. Defensively, Captain and Thor might be good. Hulk and Thor could be solid, but still a little twitchy. I think offense is better for them. So we will go ahead and lead with the staggered and the pressure points. And again, we'll rest and save those Hulk ups. Thor is going to give us strengthened. Honestly, if you're running this on offense, the only thing that's really going to hurt is getting scrolled or blackest voided before your soak gets going. But that's okay. Use the soak, and then when Thor reapplies it, you're not going to lose it again. So there's that static charge being rather peppy. So there's soak, sealing in the buffs. And then there's Neural Purge, hitting them with more pressure points. Reducing damage, things like that. Possibly even despair. So there's a nice little Hulk up, and he gains stamina. So we are now at 4 Hulk ups, so let's expend one of them to gain the buffs. Pretty solid hit. God, wow. With that strengthened from Thor and everything, that is just really, really nice. So, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this potential team up over here. It's one that immediately leapt to mind when I saw the items. Now, if you missed the last video, I discussed what is available for sale and gave some purchase recommendations. Cosmic Cardinal, yes, you do want to get this. Absolutely. Great in a lot of sets. Plus, it is a non-use item, so it's good to slot to force your agent to do things. Plus, its energy and tech, and energy is pretty fancy right now. I got the Bruiser, Age of Ultron Thor. Honestly, getting both is good, gives you flexibility, but if you're on a budget, the Bruiser version's pretty solid. Thor's Tutelage, begin the combat with Mighty Shroud on the agent only. If you do not have the Mystic Shroud, you want to get this. It will at least protect your agent. I think the Stealthy is a little bit better, but this is a hard thing to pass up if you do not have the Mystic Shroud. The Knocking ISO, check out my last video and watch what the 2 Hawkeyes do. Kate Bishop and Hawkeye are disgusting if Hawkeye has this. So this is a definite purchase if you did not win it. So take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this fortunately shorter video and enjoyed watching Hulk and Thor pairing up. I did it specifically so that each person in the group can get the passives. You can certainly decide to break it out and just give it a Thor and the Agent, or Thor and another Age of Ultron hero, but leave the Agent out. There's a lot of flexibility. Again, to go over the pressure points for the Hulk, the Britannic Scepter was available in the arcade Spec Ops. Not available right now. Chakra Strike is farmable in Incursions. The Crystal Shiv you can get in the store. The X Oblivion will give you pressure points with 2 pieces of the Horseman set. You can definitely go with the Gauntlet Caress and the X Obliv and Hulk on defense, and you are going to spread out lots of opportunity and lots of pressure points. Hardlock, the most recent Spec Ops that we had, weak gun, but as you can see, it will ramp up really, really nicely. The Neural Purge, the Synthetic Cube, this is a tough one for this team up because it requires level 3. And the Vibrosphere, which is farmable in Chapter 8, and this is not a bad way to go because it will do bleeding, pressure points, and it will break shields. So this is pretty solid. This is worth it if you don't have any other way of doing pressure points. So, hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Take care to see some future team-ups once I get Thor to 14 and get them ISO'd out and everything like that. Sayonara, everybody.